Hello, and Randy here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Chippewa County, and we're basically picking up where we left off here from last episode, continuing to harvest the barley here, and I decided everyone to go ahead and create a courseplay course here. You know what, let's see what's here. Yeah, if we're going to go ahead and create a courseplay course here, I should probably actually start it on the field, right? Yes, so we're going to go ahead and create a courseplay course here that will unload the combine, hopefully. At least we're going to try here. I know everyone, I said I probably wasn't going to for this field, but I have since decided to change my mind, and we're going to go ahead and create a courseplay course, at least try to here anyway. So let's see what's here. Courseplay. This driveway here seems like a good spot to start the course recording. Maybe we should be on the field just a little bit further here. Okay, there we go. And you can see the Gleaner Combine is coming around the field here. Almost have the headland done. I've had to unload the Gleaner, I don't know, 3 or 4 times already. So, seems like we're getting quite a bit of barley off that field. So that's kind of what prompted me to, maybe we should have a courseplay course for this here. Yes, unloading quite frequently there. Also, this episode, hopefully we're going to be getting into some baling here as well. That's going to kind of be the goal here. We're going to start baling the oat field there. We get that baled up. And yes, I should really move that John Deere 4440 there. That's kind of in the way. And I'm going to create a waiting point here because I don't think courseplay is going to properly detect that auger and actually stop there. So to make sure courseplay should stop, at least I think this will work. We'll put a waiting point, and hopefully that'll actually make courseplay. Speaking of making courseplay stop, why has courseplay stopped harvesting? Courseplay, why have you stopped? Why? One good reason. Yeah, good reason from courseplay. Never mind, everyone. Yeah, courseplay, good reason. Not gonna happen. Okay, we'll save this. Let's see what field number was this here again? What field number did I create this? That's actually a good question. I never saved this course, did I? All right, I should probably really, yeah, what are you, oh, are you stuck? Oh, he's stuck, that's why. Okay. We're too close to the fence there, apparently. Yeah, course generation here. This was field 2. Okay. Let me save this just in case. That way I can run the baler on it as well. Kind of the mistake I made on the oat field there. I didn't bother saving the course because, again, I'm probably going to change that field up a little bit. And I'm probably going to change this field up as well. But if I want to run the baler on it, I kind of need a courseplay course to run it from. Okay, you, drive course. And once the combine's clear, I'll tell him to drive the course as well. Oh, we'll save it too. Okay, now you can drive course. Waiting until fill level is reached. Excellent. Let's get the GMC off the field here just so it's not in the way. Yeah, we're almost half full on the GMC here already. And just out of curiosity here, I'm just guessing. Let's go to the right menu here. And we want that one. Barley. Oh, actually, yeah, barley even midwinter, everyone. Yep, midwinter. That's when barley sells for the best, too. Seems like everything we have so far, everyone, is midwinter. Both the wheat, the barley, and the oats all sell the best midwinter. So far. And I'm going to go ahead and just unload this into the silo here a minute. There we go. Oh, that, one of these augers probably isn't quite positioned right. I'm not sure which one, everyone, but yeah, that's, well, at least it's still working yet. Thinking it's the big auger here that's moved probably ever so slightly. Although it wouldn't surprise me, everyone, if this drive over one is moved too. That definitely would not surprise. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? Well, actually, no. I don't think it has, everyone. Remember here, I had the brilliant idea, at least I thought it was brilliant anyway, of putting this texture on the ground here so I could tell where to place that down. At least that was my theory anyway. And it looks like it's still right in the middle of where I placed it, so that's good. Okay, just going to leave that parked there with all the rest of the stuff that's parked here. Still working on spraying field, we'll call this field 1 here. The John Deere 6000 is still working on that. Looks like he's a good half of the way done. You know what, I could probably start a cultivator on this, everyone. We should maybe get that started here. Do you have a cultivator? You do. A really dirty one. Yes, do I have a courseplay course for this already? Field 1... 7.9 meter cultivator. That's probably not this cultivator. That is probably the red one, the cultivator? No. Or is it? 7.9. Which one is 7.9? Maybe it is this one. Okay, so no, that's the plow. That is the plow. Where is my 7.9 meter cultivator? 10 meter plow, 12 meter harp, 14 meter spray, 18 meter lime, 7.9 meter cultivator, eh? Okay. Apparently I don't keep it in this shed, do I? Right. Oh, you know what? I know where it is, everyone. Don't need a tractor for it either, because I think there's a tractor already attached to it. It, I believe, is on the other side of the farm, probably attached to the 4640. That's probably where that is. Why I don't have a 12 meter cultivate course for this field, I don't know. You know what? We're going to go ahead and create one. I'm going to trash the... Yeah, we'll just trash 7.91. My plan was everyone, I was going to use this cultivator on this side of the farm, the other cultivator on the other side of the farm. At least that was my thoughts anyway. Well, maybe I should switch that around, seeing as how the other side of the farm there does have a pretty good sized field in it. Okay, let's go ahead and create a course here for this. Field 1. Let's do 2. If 2 headland passes will work. And yes, you are more like 12 meters here. Yeah, you don't quite detect that width right. Same as it was back in Farming Simulator 17. Generate course. This thing was all sorts of messed up in Farming Simulator 17 as well. Unfortunately, it looks like it continues here 19. Okay, first waypoint, drive course. Now we'll actually get on to some baling here, everyone. Not sure how long the baling will take here. This isn't a real big field, but... what I could potentially do as well, if I actually wanted to get courseplay on this, I could actually have courseplay windrow it, create a windrow course, and then have the baler go over it. That would actually work. Just kind of sort of an additional step there. Because if I had saved the harvest course, everyone, I could have had the baler run the harvest course. But yeah, like I said, didn't do that. But oh well, we'll just do some baling ourselves. Shouldn't take too long here. Again, we got the John Deere 568 round baler, which, as a reminder, you can find that on my Facebook page here. At least this Pacific version of it, which should work much more reliably than the junk that was out there. And at least at this point, by the way, there are a couple of auto-load trailers out there that do support the 1.8 meter bale type that this baler makes. Most notably, maybe perhaps, is the Busters group has a truck that actually will auto-load these bales. I think it holds like, was it 14 bales or something like that? So it doesn't hold a lot. But again, everyone, these are large bales, 1.8 meters. Again, the standard in-game bales are 1.3, so quite a bit larger bale here. And then I believe the iconic stuff will auto-load these as well as the... Oh, I forget the name of the other auto-load trailer I'd like to use as well. That one will also auto-load these bale types, the 1.8 meter. And just as a reminder, too, by the way, if you really don't want to have to deal with the odd size bale types, I do have a version of this baler that just creates the regular bale size as well, the 1.3 meter bale. So that is also available. And just a reminder here, too, everyone, don't forget to join us on the RDAllen multiplayer servers. Again, that information is down below in the description of this video. Make sure you check that out. Again, anyone's welcome to join us on TeamSpeak as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. A microphone is not required, by the way, and TeamSpeak is free to download if you don't already have it. Link for that is down below as well. Also, while you're checking out the description down below there, links to Instagram and Facebook and all that other good stuff down below there. Make sure you follow us on the rest of the social media channels there. Don't forget to check us out on Twitch as well for the RDAllen live streams. And then if you're wondering where some of the mods I have came from, make sure you check out the mod list, also linked down below in the description there. Again, as a reminder with the mod list, everyone, I don't have links to all the mods I have. Main reason being is I'm not the one that downloaded some of the mods that I have. Some of them come through multiplayer servers. I've been sent some, etc., etc. So I'm not necessarily the one that originally downloaded the mod. Let me put it that way. Obviously, I downloaded it, everyone, because I have it. But I'm not the one that originally downloaded from wherever it came from. Okay, not sure how many bales we got so far, but we got a couple. And again, everyone, the baling mod there, the auto stop mod really makes this really nice for round baling. The auto stop mod and then the automatic unload for round balers. Very, very convenient. You know, round baling, well, it's kind of a bit of a more time-consuming process, everyone, because you have to unload the bale every time it's full. You know, square baler, you can just keep on rolling, right? Round baler, not quite so much. You have to stop, unload the bale, let the door close back down, and then you get going again. But if you have the auto load, or not the auto load, well, yeah, auto load's great too. If you have the auto stop mod and then the automatic unload for round balers, the auto stop will stop you when the baler's full. Obviously, of course, the game doesn't, because if you're full, you just keep going. The tractor keeps going unless you stop it. So auto stop will stop the tractor when it's full. And then the automatic unload, everyone, will automatically unload the baler when the baler is full. So once the baler fills up, it automatically dumps that bale out. You don't have to push any buttons. So literally all I have to do, everyone, is steer the tractor at this point. Yes, I know, lazy man's way of round baling, isn't it? It's great. The only thing that would make this process maybe a little bit better yet is a GPS to go with it. And I won't even have to steer. Well, except maybe for the headlands, but... I wonder how things are going over on the field here. I'm kind of thinking we should maybe check this out. I haven't seen any error messages, which, I don't know, is that a good thing? Sometimes it is with courseplay, sometimes it's not. Let's just see what we got going on here. Look like coursplay's really made a whole lot more progress here. I think we should go, like, check this. Yeah. I think we check this. Exactly, you got an explanation for this here, courseplay? Because you better have a good one. Don't even want to know. Oh, really, courseplay? Wow. Okay, courseplay, it'd be great if you could maybe actually do some work there for a change, and we're going to try to do the same over on this field here. It would be much appreciated there, courseplay, if I could actually get some work done here without being interrupted by you constantly, trying to kill yourself, crashing, circle of death, that type of thing, crashing into each other, and all other sorts of mischief and nonsense that courseplay comes up with. Okay, we'll read a few comments here a moment. Dave was saying, is there a certain number of mods you can have, or doesn't it matter? Also, is it okay to have 300 mods selected when playing, even if you're not using them all? Okay, is there a certain number of mods you can have in Farming Simulator? My short answer to that, everyone, would be no. The long answer to that would be also no, but yes, if you're not careful with the mods you have. You really got to be careful with mod conflicts, everyone. Some mods conflict with other mods. So, of course, you really got to look out for that. Most commonly, like maps and stuff. That's usually where you'll see your conflicts. Maps with scripting type mods. And when I say scripting type mods, everyone, I'm talking mods, like the automatic Bale stop. Auto stop, and then automatic unload for Bale wrappers, everyone. That is those are scripting type mods. Those are mods that add additional functionality to the game that, the game doesn't necessarily have by default. Those are scripts in the game, and those are most notorious for causing problems. So definitely look out for those. Equipment like tractors and balers and stuff like that, everyone, as long as they're done right, you can have, as many as you want. Not going to have any problems. Also, definitely no problem with having them all, selected to load. In my case, everyone, every mod, or actually almost every mod I have, is loaded in this save game. And the only reason I say almost is I know there's like a couple here and there that are not loaded in this save game, just because I know I don't want them here for this save game. But for the most part, every mod I have is loaded in this save game, and I don't even know. I haven't actually checked how many mods I have the last time I looked, but I've definitely got a few mods here, everyone. The next biggest thing maybe you got to look out for with mods as well is the quality of the mods. And when I say quality, everyone, I'm not talking necessarily bad quality in this case. I'm actually talking really good quality mods. Mods like from custom modding and stuff, they tend to be a little bit higher quality. And as such, if you start getting a few too many of those mods purchased, just having them in the game typically doesn't cause a problem. But if you have too many of those purchased, you could start having some lag in the game. So, of course, we're talking screen lag, FPS type lag. I'll look out for that. Oh, you know what? There is actually another headland. Oh, that's right. The courseplay created a headland on like the two long parts of the field here, and then this turn, I think it left the headland out. So I'll have to go back and finish that as well. Rob was saying for your animal cleaning, I didn't think of this earlier, but you could have maybe tried one of those self-propelled TMR mixers. That might have picked up the product. Oh, you know what? That is actually true there, Rob. Good point. It probably would have, right? Let's see. Where is that thing again? Is it under animals? Yes, there it is. That's right. Oh, and I got two of them, too, yet. Okay, I don't know what the difference is. Didn't know I had two of them. Oh, 64,000 liter capacity on this one. Oh, boy. That one holds just a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, good to know. I don't think I've ever used those in 19 here yet, everyone. I know I did back in 17. I used the self-propelled one back in 17. I don't think it was the same brand in 17, was it? I don't even remember anymore. Legendary Tater was saying, I think the audio issue was on my end. Got a new PC at work and have had to fine-tune the audio settings. Ah, okay, good to know. Good to know. Never good to have audio issues in a video, if you ask me. Always try to avoid that at all possibilities. Of course, yeah, when you release a video daily, everyone, sometimes things happen, and yeah, well, computers are computers, right? Let's see what's your Legendary Tater was saying. Found a John Deere 1550 combine. Sent you a link. I do believe the inside of the Gleaner is the ideal combine interior. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? Let's actually take a quick look at that in a moment. Good time to check and see once if they're behaving themselves over here as well. Does the Gleaner actually have... Oh, that's probably actually... Okay, everyone. That's why the interior probably looks so nice. It is probably the interior of the AGCO combine. You know, because the outside of this combine, everyone, it's, you know, it leaves a little bit to be desired, maybe. It's not what I would call the greatest, but it's not terrible. Bet you the entire cab is from the... Bet so. Entire cab is probably the Gleaner combine. That would... Or not the Gleaner, the AGCO combine. That would probably make sense, right? Like, if you look at that one there, I bet you that is... why will it not let me... Oh, there it goes. Why it won't let me... Oh, there we go. Well, let me spin the mod around. Yep. Betcha that's the cab there. Okay, that's interesting. Good to know they're Legendary Tater. Never actually really thought about or noticed that before, but... Yes. Nothing particularly wrong with that, if you ask me. Although it's probably not actually... Maybe correct for the actual proper interior of a Gleaner combine, maybe? Still, going to be hard to get a better looking cab than that, if you ask me. You know, it used to be, everyone, back in the day, in the old days of Farming Simulator here, when it came to mods, everyone, mod authors almost always, with the exception of the ones that should have been downgraded to a console, mod authors almost always made better looking mods than what the Farming Simulator equipment was. Almost always. Now that we've gotten to Farming Simulator 17 and 19 here now, don't know that you could say that quite as much, everyone. Most mods, with the exception of a couple of them, most of the time, Giant's equipment actually looks better. At least if you ask me, anyway. And like I said, everyone, there's some exceptions to that, of course, but you know, even some of the mods that do look really nice, you can't really say that they're maybe a whole lot better than Giant's equipment. You know, again, take, you know, custom moddings like 8R and 9RX and stuff like that. You know, like I said, you can't really say that, wow, this is like so much better than the in-game stuff as far as, you know, looks go. Like I said, I can't say that you really can notice that, everyone, but... So yeah, Giants has definitely stepped up their equipment game here for 17 and 19 as far as quality goes. Jeffrey was saying that rotary hoe weeder did not come from me. That's actually probably a good point there, Jeffrey. Right, I should have thought of that. Not OP enough for you, is it? That's right, you like your OP equipment. Lego guy was saying hi. Hi back. Oh, Gleaner slipping. That might just mean he's unloading, although you never know. What's the verdict here? What do we think? I do see both vehicles are right there. We'll just keep an eye on that error message there for a moment, everyone. If it goes away, good. If not, we'll have to go check it out. One error message courseplay really needs to fix, if you ask me. They need to get that Gleaner is slipping message. It's actually Gleaner is unloading, not slipping. Although it actually might be slipping too, because you don't know. Oh, yeah, there it goes away. That's the problem, everyone. It's like overlapping error messages there. It could actually very well be slipping, but then it could also very well be he was just unloading, which looks like it's hopefully the case in this case. Although it's a Gleaner combine, not a case. So what are we talking about case for? What I'm really curious to see is if the dump truck there will be able to unload in the auger or not. Or at the very least will stop at the auger due to the weight point. Well, that's a fairly good-sized field here yet. This is going to take a moment to bale this yet, because we've got quite a few windrows over here too, don't we? Definitely getting a nice amount of bales off this field. That's good. What I'll probably maybe do, everyone, maybe we'll just like lease the Buster's cat truck there that auto loads these. We'll give that truck a try here. I know it's been a while since we've used it, but that's a really nice self-propelled auto load trailer there. Make short work of picking up these bales. At least I would think so anyway. And actually what we can do, actually, you know what? Did I ever update? I might not have updated mine, everyone. I bet you I did not. The new versions all have hitches on the back. So you can pull. Let's see what's here. I think it actually has a visual hitch, if I remember correctly. That's a bummer. I'll have to remember to update them, everyone. And then we can actually put a trailer on the back. And, you know, we can auto-load the truck itself. And then we can put a trailer on the back to auto-load that as well. Pull even more bales that way, right? Yeah, like I said, I'll have to remember to update those. Also, this is supposed to be a mega wide, or actually, no, a mega wide plus. Yes, a mega wide plus pickup on this baler. Seems like it can actually be a little bit wider. It would actually be kind of nice. And I will have to say, definitely enjoying the series here on this map so far. Really good, smaller American feeling map here. So definitely highly recommend this map for anyone looking for a good, small American style map here. Of course, it does have maybe a couple issues with it maybe. Definitely make sure you have the newest version of the map, everyone. I do have that linked down below in the description, by the way. So make sure you got the latest version. And if you do so, shouldn't have too many issues. Again, I am playing with the Seasons mod, so that maybe creates a few problems as well for this map. I don't know if it's necessarily Seasons mod ready, but we'll have to see what other issues we run into as we continue to play on this map. But so far, at the very least, everyone, the silo's working. The silage silos, I haven't actually checked. You know what? I'm not actually sure how we really check either, everyone. That's the problem with those silos. They don't say. Still says we have grass in storage. So hopefully at some point maybe it'll show silage in storage. And then we know it's converted it over. Hopefully anyway. Someone was saying you could use the developer console to see it. I'm not entirely sure how that's possible, but yeah, not sure on that one. Lua memory usage has reached 307 megabytes. This is a dangerous level for consoles. Lame for a PC. Lame. Oh, John Deere's reached the trigger endpoint. Cool. That's the sprayer, by the way. Actually, how are we looking on cultivating that field? I could probably, well, better not start the planter just yet, I guess. That probably is not safe. Oh, we're actually making pretty good progress on cultivating too, aren't we? Probably got a good half done or so. Well, anyway, everyone, looking at the time here, looks like it is time to wrap it up here for this episode. On that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.